fucking minutes and that fucking flies back at it again. Fucking hell. I've seen some persistent little shits in my time, mind you. Search about this particular persistent little shit really wants to fucking die a horrible death. Ah, oh, what a great way to start. Okay, let me quickly set everything up because I'm quite literally home for like 5 fucking minutes. And well, things have been rather difficult today. Because I'd forgotten something, namely, tomorrow is the day where I can put out the big furniture. Since we have stuff that needs to go away until, you know, it's over. I kinda had to put this out now. Which means today, this fine evening, and that furniture is heavy. And doing it alone, not really an option. That in mind, I had to quite quickly organize something, and even then it took a lot longer than anticipated. It's the sort of thing where it's like, you know, take a pain, take a real pain, then add another pain on top of it. But hey, today we're gonna play some Neverwinter Nights, because it is Friday, and I shall enjoy it very much because I fucking deserve it. This week was horrible. And actually the fact that I played a bit longer yesterday did not help today. I must really be a bit confused if I actually forget stuff like this, because it's not usually the stuff I forget. Let's put it like this. Now then, let's change things around, like this, and potentially you will be able to see something. I will, before we get into it, take one quick little look. Go away. Also, nice. I still have a note in my little thing. New smartphone. Reminds me to stream Dragon Age. Jesus, that's a long time ago. I should probably change that at some point. Smartphone's like, hey, let me remind you, you wanted to stream Dragon Age, didn't you? And I'm sitting here like, you know, much as I had to point this out, but you don't. Oh. Hello there, little strategy member. How are you on this finest of evenings? That's finally a free evening for me, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, now. Smartphone, you're very smart, just not when I deal with you, because, well, according to my little smartphone, I should have started playing Dragon Age at some point. I have finished that series quite a while ago, let me tell ya. Quite a while ago. Now, start the game and let me remind myself of where the fuck I was. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Let's see if I'm actually right with what I'm assuming. Which that could be relevant. Yes, I'm in front of that, so that means I have quest-wise the best is an amulet. Yes, I know that one. Good thing is, if you have a, you know, a game like this that I have played quite a few times, just going off the names of the quests, I can roughly tell you where the fuck we are in the story. Pretty damn good, actually. Helps a lot. Now then. That means, yeah, the art chapter is finished. Great things and stuff. I'm awesome. That's a very helpful note. Myself. Thank you. Myself. The past. I see you have great humor. Yes. Okay. Well then. As my little map so politely tells me, we are at the dog district, and well, we have done some shit. Basically, what we have done so far is we have run around, we have taken a look at all of the nice little, you know, locations, and well, collected some shit. Now, we have gotten a clue that there will be an auction for a specific cure to the whaling. It should be at this nice establishment right in front of us, and this is where we shall pick it up. So I have a sneaking suspicion that that will lead precisely where we want to go. Wow, assassins!
No escape. I'll see you.
How surprising that I will once again get attacked. You know, what I really would like is my NPC to be smart. I don't need her to be very smart, just smart enough to understand using a bow in the close quarters is not really a good idea. I do think that the later modules actually did a lot better with the NPC management because, oh boy. Oh boy. And each one, the NPCs are kind of stupid. And the fact that I can't even control the inventory and stuff is really annoying. Because if I could actually give her some better equipment. Not really good equipment, mind you, but better equipment. Yeah. I'm not weak any longer. I'm a freaking paladin of level 6. I'm pretty sure I can deal with some hired assassins. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I've taken like what? 10 damage? Something? Maybe 12? And I'm healing a point. So well, the bow can be used in close combat. The only downside is you can't really go through armor. I would like to point out that if you try to shoot your bow in melee, you're dumb as fuck. Because I can tell you that there are at least 100 ways I can stop you from shooting me, in particular. Now I need to get back and get my companion. I'm not saying that you can't ever use... Although I would prefer a crossbow. Some crossbows actually build specifically in a way that you can use them as a melee weapon. Which is neat. Very neat even. Well, let me say it like this. So somebody is standing right in front of you. Sword length away, so basically he can poke you. You don't want to draw your freaking bow string back, take aim, and try to hit him. Because by the time you're finished with that, he will have cut. Quite literally. Now, some crossbows, for example, had a nice little thing, as they had metal parts on them, so you could use them as a little melee weapon. You know, an improvised club, basically. Pretty sweet deal, that one. But generally speaking, if you're trying to shoot somebody with a fucking bow or a crossbow in melee, you're not really the smartest cookie. I'm pretty sure you deserve getting cut. Yep. It's still going to be a very unhandy weapon because it's not meant to be used as a melee weapon and it shows. But better than nothing. Honestly, I'd rather have something in my hands, but Yes, I require temple services, do I? Do I need temple services? I want to sell some shit. Oh yeah, I need to give this to a little beloved beach boy, Fentic. Isn't it funny that I remember him by that name far more easily than anything else? Not anything else, he's just bitch boy. Why is he bitch boy? Let's not even ask that question, shall we? Well, yes. I mean, it took us quite a while to get to the idea of, you know, using units of archers. Not necessarily a bad idea. We also quickly understood that, yeah, keeping those out of melee is probably the better choice. Because, you know, it's also a difference in skill. Just because you're good at using your bow, because you have trained with it, doesn't really mean you're good with fucking anything else. That would require further training.
Hello again.
Before I do this, let me actually read the letter. What does it say? How much do they hate me at this point? Price of section sure, the letter bears the mark of stylized reptilian eye, again. Our agent within Neverwinter has informed us that several of the watered apian creatures have been delivered to Aribeth and are now stored in the safety of Castle Never. If all of the creatures are recovered, a cure for the wailing death will be discovered. Your efforts will be for naught. Oh no! It will not be possible for our agent to orchestrate an attack upon Castle Never. Was done with the Academy. Those who serve Lady Aribeth must be stopped before they deliver the creatures to the safety of the castle at any cost. Should you succeed in this, your reward will surpass your grandest imaginations. Should you fail, you will feel pain and suffering. They will not, that dead. Such as no mortal was meant to bear. Long live the people of the Eye. It's nice. It's like, hey, you will get punished if you fail. They are dead. I'm pretty sure you can't punish them anymore.
And well met as always.
Hey, sword, little Fentic, you might be interested in this particular note. You see, a traitor in Neverwinter. One who betrayed us at the Academy. This would explain much. Everybody knew the Academy was being used to host the watered avian creatures, Fentic. Even the students themselves adhered to the rumors. The attack was the result of gossip and loose lips from those Aribeth chose to trust instead of my peaceful Helmites. We will be wasting our time looking for the handsome boy. I could go like, the attackers knew enough to go straight to where the creatures were being held, but I honestly don't want to really stoke the flames of his hatred, so this information is still worth investigating. Rest assured that I intend to follow every lead in my efforts to find out who's behind the suffering of Neverwinter. You've done well to bring this to me. It is an honor to serve Neverwinter. We're lucky to have a woman like you to help us in this matter. Please accept these 300 gold pieces. Meh. Thank you. Very generous. I said, with a stone cold face, like, yes, your generosity knows no bounds. Ah, I'm feeling somewhat relieved. For once, I'm feeling actually somewhat relieved that the week is over. Jesus Christ, I haven't had that feeling in a long while. I think after this is done, I will give myself a fucking cold beer. I had far too little of that in this fucking week, and it was far too much work. Do not drink some beer. Also, I will remind myself, I probably will not have to actually write myself a note because it's still fucking around. There's a fly in this room and it's fucking with me. I follow the idea of live and let live. Honestly, no problem, but that fucking thing has a tendency to land right in front of my fucking face. Swear to fucking God.
Step out to the door and let's have a look at you, shall we?
Yes, yes. I don't recognize you, do I? No, I don't. No admittance to non-members. Do I have to be to get in? You have to ask, then you aren't welcome. This is a private establishment. Members or members of like-minded groups only. Well, how can I join one of these groups if you don't let me in? None of my business. Either get a uniform I recognize or maybe slip me a few smuggler's coins. No, beat it. Smuggler's coins it is. Oh, good, 5 smuggler's coins. Not too shabby. Fair enough. The door's open to you and yours. Just don't make trouble. You don't know me well, do you? I am trouble incarnate, especially in an evil establishment like this. Do you know why? I'm a freaking paladin.
You behave in here. Things are rough enough without bringing the chaos on the streets in here.
Is it busy in here tonight? Boy howdy, you don't you know how busy. In front of my feet. Everybody is desperate to get in for some reason. Have you heard anything odd happening? Nothing yet. They always warn the person working the door. It's supposed to be an auction tonight. Something good on this on the block for so many people to show up. Quite, what do you hear? Don't need any trouble. Fair point. Wasn't going to make much in the way of trouble. Jalik, Christoph, customer. Witzchen. Talk to me, little Fian. Go on, they got nothing worth stealing. Just here to drink, not the auction. What have you heard about the auction, friend? Supposed to be for plague cure, something. Venable wouldn't say, being his normal fleshy self. That ain't sitting too well with the crowd though. Jalik near had a fit. I think there's gonna be something. Was I saying something? Where's the auction going to be? Look for the auction. That's right here. It's gonna be on. I don't know. Supposed to be a plague cure or something. Something. Yeah, you already told me. We were saying something about a man named Kalik. Lieutenant Kalik. Thinks Vengal is too old, too flashy. No respect for tradition, that man. I ain't think anything more, except they took her here. You know? Darane, that's Vengal's woman. They took her downstairs, I think. I gotta sit down. That sounds like some shit is happening here, isn't it? I ain't know I'm too happy about that. Hey, chef.
Greetings.
Don't go bothering me. I didn't want this job and I don't need this job. Just say the password and get moving. I got all the rest. Don't ask me about any key or whatnot. If you know the password, then you have your own damn key. I don't have one. Who the fuck I am? What do you want? For me? I'm the chef, and these blood sailors have me guarding the door. Because I've lost too many regular members to the plague. None of them matters to me. I'd rather be cooking. Now if you have the password, you better spit it out. Well, if you don't care, how about just forgetting it? Yeah, I think you're right. Hell with this password grip. I'm no guard. I'm no dwarfman. See? You want to go through that door? You go right ahead. In fact, I'll even tell anyone that asked that you knew the password. Of course, you still need to open the door. Know anything about that? Should be down there. Probably have your own key. Probably don't have the key right now, but I do like to be a persuasive little son of a gun. Works pretty damn well. You know, because if I try to be good, then murder is pretty much off the table, and so I can't just go out of my way or I murder you. But I still kind of want to open up my way. How would I do this? The sauna. Want to sit a bit in the heat, have you? Good for the skin. Ask questions about who you are. Oh, by all means, I like that. Who are you? Ulf Nox, my given name. What is unremarkable to you is, no doubt. But I quite like it. Serves me well. Oh, hello there. Shikronush. How are you, my friend? I'm a traveler. Fortunately, I happened to be in Neverwinter when the plague began. I haven't stepped outside this inn for weeks. But what the fuck are you doing here? Enjoying the heat, as I said. And the dark. Just quite pleasant in here once the door's closed. Tired. Yeah, I know that feeling very well. Shuts out the world. This was one hell of a long week, and today was the longest day of all because, well, you see, tomorrow is the day when we can actually put out big furniture stuff, so that the nice little garbage people actually pick it up and get it away, and which means I had to do this evening. But of course, my partner is still sick, so I had to find somebody else, and it was still a lot of stuff. Ugh, pain in the ass. But hey, it's over. Even though I was a bit late, I can still get this hopefully reasonably done and not fall asleep in the middle. We're still on for Sunday. As far as I'm aware, yes, I haven't yet anything else in my schedule. But I should be good. How about your end? Everything okay? So far, that is. What was it about the blood sailors? I guess that it used to be more fun. The right nonsensical bend to them that kept you on your toes. Another play probably has something to do with that. Yes, more. Like the leaders are taking them in a new direction. I just had too much time to dwell on it, stuck here hiding from the break. I don't care how uptight they get. Okay, I believe you now. Getting a bit too hot in here with all my armor on and stuff, and I'm not gonna take that off, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, open up. Little lady.
Done and done.
No problem. No problem. Happens to the best of us. Go back. I do love old time RPG AI companions.
Done and done.
They are special. Very lovely special, mind you. But generally speaking, very special. Oh, I also think I can actually buy stuff with my coins now, can't I? I think I can actually. Oh. I'd make a mental note to actually do that before I forget about it, because I know myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. Give you a fair choice. Open this bloody thing or I will bash it open. As choices go, not a bad deal, I'd say. Ba-dam, ba-dam. No. And you. But yes, in case you had missed it, Sunday is, as far as I'm concerned, still gonna go. I will check it because I have tomorrow, well, almost
Fair
off.
enough.
Almost off. Do have some things to do, but nothing related to the store for once. I will actually take the time to recover from this week, so that on Sunday I will be fresh and energized and, well, hopefully able to play. It doesn't sound so bad. I might join you there. Having a companion along foot probably wouldn't hurt, would it? Yes, maybe. Dip. First, what is? Where's that guy, the Yorkshire? Yeah, he was somewhere here, I think. Greetings. Is it very good? Paid good money for some of those things, and now he's late getting the show going. Heck of it. Anyone want to buy some things? I've got smuggler's coin specials. Let me look at your items then. So can I just... Yes, of course. He's like, for smuggler coins, please. And I'm sitting like, no. Random stuff, please. A lot more my marketing strategy. I hate this little fly. I will kill you, fucking fly. Okay, special items. Weapons. What do we have? Magic longsword. Here's armor. How many coins do I have actually before I make any rash decisions? 20, 30, 36. Okay, it's just a +1, is it? Kinda figured. Give me the breastplate. Then for the miscellaneous, the magical cloak I can't afford. Oh, what a sash. Lovely. Okay, now show me your normal items and identify this. Okay, I don't need a longsword +1. I tell you that much already. And we have a stash of shimmering. I already have one of those of memory serves. Yes, I do. It's a pretty damn useful item because it actually has spell resistance, which is neato, very mucho, but does have a bit of a disadvantage. How about you? Yeah, I've kind of figured it would not be enough to impress my AC score at fucking all. Now, if I open this door, will anyone try to murder me for it? Apparently not. Just another exit, I guess. Okay. Fair point. How about you?
Fool! Don't you know not to go bothering a blood sailor while he's drinking?
Yeah, whatever, beach boy. Got the wrong neighborhood. City officials ain't popular with us. And these prove you worth drinking. Worth drink for drink, I've heard. I'll make you drink for drink, no problem. Right then, let's start off with a little Neverwinter and sailor spirit. Bathtub special here at the Seated event. Go! Water syrup. I have the constitution of it. Ugh, that's pretty good. That's flimsy after all. How about some Dockside Dunes? A rank bit of swill. I have had some. Drink it on. Oh, alright. It's not too bad. Round 3 then. Orc Blood Brew. Now plugging your nose. Say, no problem, beach boy. Yeah, should have sat down when you had the chance. Just up to stuff, as far as I'm concerned. Not as much. Take a walk, fool. I'm sure there's some porcelain for you to kiss around here somewhere. Okay. I didn't get... You went dead well. I just need some information about the auction. I'm probably the person, Christoph. And I should set them straight. Thanks, dude, but I'm fine. You're just leaving. I'm pretty sure I wasn't leaving. I log in.
Leave me be, I got nothing to say. Can't be seen with the lights on.
Okay. No, but screw it. I'm just gonna go in the back room now. Politeness be damned. I know the shit you're playing here. I'm gonna go in there. I don't care. Open sesame. And somebody asked, we had the key all along. Oh look, it's a trap. Amusing. I don't think you can actually do some traps, can you? Goddamn dumb AI. Here, make a quick save. Hello. I'm friendly. Well, but they aren't. Well, guess I'm gonna kill some people. Oh look, it's a mage. That's pain. Took an arrow right through his chest. Maybe he should have worn some armor instead of the fucking, you know, open, chest exposed shirt thing. That probably didn't serve him all that well now, did it? Well, to be fair, they're pirates. Thereby, they're evil. Killing evil people is, as far as the world concerned, not a problem. Ouch. That sucks.
I'll put you in your place.
That's something. You would assume that just going into AVC would not do that to your average game, but no. Each Fallout wants to be special. I shall join you in a bit. Then, for the moment, I shall kill things most profoundly. Open chest? There. Open desk? Yes, desk. Dedicated chest. But I'm tired, so I can get away with saying nonsensical things. Yes, very much so. Yes. Excuses, excuses to be fair, but good excuses at that. Stealing on fire. Which kind of reminds me that this game also does not necessarily like being tapped out, as many old games do not like. I think I will have to be a bit careful with that. Just a tiny bit. Ah, mages. I mean, as long as they're basically bitch mages, like this one, who has maybe a magic missile, if that barely. I have not much of a problem with them. Some of those mages, ugh, they give you trouble. Like no wonder business. The battle axe. I don't know who puts the battle axe in a fucking barrel, but I mean, sure, I suppose. Get your thing. Doing good, we're killing bad. I do love the internal logic to that. In particular, oh look, it's a lieutenant. Oh look, he's special. He has a special weapon. Oh, look at him. Well, he already took 2 arrows. And the mini attacks. So far, you're not the most successful lieutenant I've ever seen. Really not that successful. Okay, that poor fucker did not even get one single fucking good hit out. And that almost makes me feel sorry for him. Unidentified amulet, you say? We shame. And an empty chest. Well, that's boring. I don't like empty chests. I like to get some good shit out of my chests. At least give me some gold, you know?
Fair enough.
Make it worth my while, basically. It's really good. There's one thing I will do after I finish here. I can promise you that much. I will go on a little fly hunt, because that little fly has revoked any lease it had on life the very moment it decided to once again fucking fly right in front of my face. There will be bloodshed. Ouch. I'm paralyzed. Good thing, there's no enemy, so, well, I don't really care. Just let nature run its course, basically, Neonica. Yes. Happens. Just double trapped chest. All the things you could do, game. That ain't one of the nicer ones. That is actually rather bitchy of you. Okay, I might need to take a rest now. Might be wondering why. Well, mostly because I'm fucking almost deaf and taking 2 fucking hits from that thing. It hurts. Hurts my brain. Well then, we have to go into the next area. Still pretty damn vague clue as to what. I hear magic in the background. Oh, for fuck's sake, that ain't good.
I hope you like pain.
Thanks for the level up, bitch. I hear more magic.
I hope you like pain.
Whenever I hear some fucking mage in the background, the very moment I walk into an area, cast magic, I know I'm in for a fun time. Hey, woman of unknown origin, I see you wearing the same armor, but you're not attacking me, so... We're friends?
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, I totally saved you.
Have done.
It's not like I randomly walked in here and started killing people. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. It's good to hear a kind voice. These men have not been gentle, and I fear their questions were growing ever more insistent. I'm Darane, and I am at your mercy. I'd hoped you were sent by Vengol, but I haven't heard from him. His auction was called off. What do you know about the auction? Question first, if you don't mind. Who do you serve? I won't say anything if you intend to use it against people I care about. Well, let's be blunt about it. I'm acting as a guard under Aribeth and Hanesha. I see. I begin to understand what your interest in Venegol and his blood sailors may be. Ask your questions, I will try to answer. So, what do you know about the auction? More than I care to at this point. I wish Vengol had never found that creature. It has caused no end of trouble. What creature do you mean? Vengol said it was a cockatrice, brought from water deep, and that it had a connection to the plague. He even claimed it was part of the cure. Found in the streets while the city guards were busy with the plague, and whatever mess happened at the academy would have been lost if not for him. He was going to make sure it was returned to the appropriate city officials, but first he would invite Lord Nesher to this auction. It was a game. Lord Nesher, why would he come? The two of them are old rivals. They were always looking for ways to show up the other. Michael figured Nesher couldn't get out of this one. See, Michael wanted Nesher to have to come to this stupid little tavern and admit in front of everyone that he had been outdone. He needed Vangal. I could have just given the cookeries back after that. It's all about the game to him. Game Master would not have pleased that person. Idiot. He was playing with people's lives. Plays with lives all the time, as does Nesher. That's what rulers do. The stakes were just a bit too high this time. See, Hungersman never sent the message to Lord Nesher. That his most trusted lieutenant plotted to kill him. It's all a mess now. I would have given the preacher back. He's not the kind to let innocents suffer. Just got out of hand. So where is he now? Can't say for certain, but he's an old pirate and set in his ways. I would know where to find him, and I have a few ideas. Engel's on the run, so he'll go to where he thinks he's safe. He'll either go to the silver sails or the aqueducts. In both places lead to an underground cachet office. If you help me find him, I will spare his life. Want to believe, he really did mean for his auction to help. He just wanted the right amount of flesh as well. Very well, find him. Take this locket. It was a present from him. He said it was a key, and it would let me enter the silver sails if needed to find him. The sails is in the west central area of the docks. There's a passage inside. He said it is safe, for him at least. Well, that sounds great. I want to ask about you. Well, as I said, my name is Daranay. I am in service to Vengel Bloodsail, the Scarlet Blade and foil of Lord Nesher Alagonda. So why were you present here? These were Kalik's men. He was Vengel's lieutenant, and he wanted them to interrogate me and find out where Vengel is hiding. It seemed that Kalik is no longer willing to follow my Vengel. I certainly didn't think he would stoop so low. Yeah, so how about Vengel himself? Vengel Bloodsail, the Scarlet Blade. He is the former leader of the mutinous Bloodsailors. He's my betrothed. Oh, that explains a lot. I have been apart for far too long. Why have the Bloodsailors mutinied? But repeated they've grown tired of Vengel. His methods of doing things are sometimes difficult to understand. I don't respect his grandiose plans like they used to. He has always stressed how things should be done with style, but now they just want profit. Anyone in particular who's guiding this revolt? Kalik. Vengel's lieutenant. He didn't approve of this auction, so now he's trying to seize the Bloodsailors for his own. He doesn't appreciate artful schemes. Kalik will kill Vengel if he finds him. The Bloodsailors will become a much more vicious group under him. Vengel always maintained some civility. Where's Kalik now? When White was meant to finish with me, he's probably made a guess as to where Vengel is and has gone to try and find him. Goodbye. Farewell. I will remain here. Vengel will find me when the time is right to do so. This game doesn't get even further out of hand. You have a lot of trust in that guy, and his ability to survive, actually.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Open ups. Come on. Come on. Do it. We need to kill a few more pirates. And we now have access towards the silver sails. That is, as far as I'm concerned, a good thing. That should open up to some underground aqueducts if memory serves. Where then we'll hopefully find what we're looking for. Which is what might be the last ingredient we need. Create a cure. And I'm totally not worried that misfiring, you know, in some way, shape, or form, because of a traitor, which is totally unlikely considering the sort of harassment we've gotten so far. Nope. No traitors whatsoever around here. Hello, mage.
I hope you like pain.
Well, no, you're just... Yeah, I was about to say, if you're using that one, then you're just another lieutenant. Wait me then. Let's see if you can at least get a hit in, because, you know, the other one upstairs didn't. Oh look, he managed. A round of applause for the little lieutenant. He managed one hit. Good hit, actually. 8 points of damage, not bad. Not that he's, you know, very good at this whole hitting thing. It's like, why are you hitting?
Better than you have fallen before me.
Are you sure about that? Because I highly doubt that you killed anyone better than me with your skills. Yep, and I figured as much. Not the most impressive. Oh, look, that's probably trapped. Let's make a save game. Not even trapped. I am surprised. Ah, this fucking fly. It just wants to die, but I'm far too lazy to get up right now and deal with it. But it is on my list now and it will die. Soonish. Very, very soonish. Now, for the moment, let's sell some shit. Get rid of that. Then once the next combat segment starts, I should try to tap out of the game. That's gonna be fun. Potentially. The game can be a bit special about stuff like that. I remember that much. Oh, the frost need. Do I actually need my smuggler's coin? Any longer? Saving shows for will. Yeah, I'm not too interested. Alright. Mail. An unidentified potion, which is cure light wounds. Yay, don't need that. That's quest item. Very important one actually, because it has opened up some shit. Arrows of the Vampire, you say? Pretty neat deal. Potion of invisibility, do I already have some of those? Yes, I have. But hey, maybe someone actually want to use it. Okay, yeah, I don't think I need that one. Let's see, the uniform goes away, you go away, and the rapier. Okay, I think we've cleaned up a bit, much as we could, basically. Go back and kill the rest of the piratos. Then we'll go towards the Silver Sails and see what horrible nonsense awaits us there. Well, apart from, you know, the usual traps and horrible nonsense. Another lieutenant. Oh, he's a dual welder. Oh. Oh, he got some damage off. To be fair though, I'm not really too worried. Okay, let's move back a bit. Because otherwise, little Chow Wing will probably not be able to see this little cunt. Look at him dual wielding. Still eats damage like a bitch, but... Oh well. Actually, how are you challenging? Yeah, I don't feel too challenged, honestly. To be completely fair and honest with you. Where does this go? Probably outside. So there are 2 more rooms left in this little area. And we need to plunder most profoundly. And oh, he's dead. How sad. Not for me though. Not for me though. And I got 1 sickle out of it. I don't think he was using a sickle. The game has decided that a sickle is what you get.
Fair enough.
Okay, open. Open sesame. Very rich, please. I do like Shaman. She's a nice one. She has support spells. As a bard should have, but one ability she's missing is the ability to deal with traps. If you have enough HP, you can deal with traps in the old-fashioned way. Trigger them and see what happens. Usually horrible things. Oh look, it's our group.
I'll put you in place. Out of our way.
But let's say that's not the best option. Obviously. Also, there are some traps that will even kill a fucking heavily armored fighter easily enough. You're a mage lieutenant because you're fighting with their hands. Yes, you are. Means I'm gonna get some damage out of that at least. Hello, you know, if I were this nice little mage boy here and I had been casting, you know, invisibility on myself, I would have probably stayed in the background and watch the fight go on for a bit and then realize, oh boy, all of my friends are dead. Maybe I should just stay hidden. Of course, he did not make that call. Instead, he decided that, you know, ideal opportunity to attack right now. Now he's dead. Nobody surprised. I don't even think he would be surprised. Trap. There was a trap there. Nobody was surprised about that either. A breeze is a breezer. Just not really. I'm actually considering how I feel. How long is this actually going to last if I go for the whole sequence? Because for once, that's actually something I have to consider because I'm tired. Let's put it mildly. Locked house. Are you the house I was supposed to be going in?
Fair enough.
Oh, but apparently I can open it, so why is it considered a locked house if I can just fucking open it?
Done and done. For you, I'll put you in your
Oh,
place.
more of them.
Do you in, I will.
You won't, but thanks for trying. Bardic music. You don't. Ah, magic. I remember playing this game with a mage. It's a pain in the ass in the beginning, because, well, your spell selection is rather limited, and that is putting it mildly. It's a bit better later on, to be fair, and especially against some enemies later on. It does help when you have some good old-fashioned AoE shit going on. You know, many an undead, but no problem, you have a fireball. Works pretty damn well, I can tell you. Most of the time, that is. Sometimes it does kind of fail you, but rarely. Of course, being a mage yourself, if you're facing a magically gifted undead, like a little lich, you know, then I'd just say you will know pain. Quickly. Another magically gifted lieutenant. Your piggy does not wish to attack, apparently. Oh, now it wishes to attack. He's just drinking potions. See, this is usually what happens. Usually when the area loads and the NPCs spawn in, is the time when they start casting all of the spells and stuff to get themselves ready for the combat to come. Because they do like to prepare, they cost stuff like invisibility, summon some pets, whatever it is they have in their fucking spell list. It isn't a direct attack spell basically. Any buff they have, yep, will be cast. But if you spawn directly in front of them, as we have done right now, you do not really get a good opportunity to do so. Which does kinda fuck with them. Just the tiniest little bit. Open up the door, let shall win. I pushed you. I pushed her into the door.
Done and done.
I'd like to point out that that hurts. I do like it. It shows you how the system actually works. And how the NPCs would normally react. Now this is gonna kill me. Some reason not. Impressive. I kinda figured there would be some trap. At some point, that would get me, considering my health. Like, wow. I've learned a very important lesson. There's a trap there. Now I can actually see the trap. Also, randomized loot. At full health, I should be able to take the trap just fucking face first. Or so goes my hope. Wish me luck!
Fair enough.
See, who needs a rogue anyway? You think I need a rogue to disarm traps?
Done and done.
Those weak little traps have no chance. They're out against me. Ah, what do we have? Orders from colleagues. This all consists of hasty scrolled instructions, mostly orders to members of a search party. Except, the old fool has to be somewhere. Even Bengal can disappear into thin air. He's a pirate, he can just get on his ship. Actually, how is the port quarantined? How do they actually keep the ships from leaving? I want patrols by the ship, and I want someone to get a hold of that damn ghost needed as I scavenge. Yeah, sometimes you have to take the risk. I can tell you. I want someone to get a hold of that damn wench he favors. She's usually around the seedy tavern. Get on and find out where Bengal would hide himself. Shut down all the plans. Boys, and when we find that fool, we'll be rich as kings. Don't let him give up the chance. The largest ransom we've ever seen. Doing things my way now. Look at this gay cunt. You know, I kinda agree with Bengal's point of view. It's like, yeah, I'm a pirate. I wanna do things in style. Because, you know, swashbuckler nonsense and cool shit like that. Then you have cunts like that will really ruin your day. Go like, ah, nah, I'm just here in it for the money. Boring as fuck. This would actually be another way to get into it. But you could basically do is you could get into this nice locked house here. Kill a few of those assholes. Get the key to the tavern. Then you don't need to pay coins for it, but no matter how you turn it, you will get in there. Some way or another. I do like that they have multiple ways to do things. A kinda neat little thingy. And now we go into the Silver Sails Trading Company. And see and find out what's there. Now once the next big combat area is loaded, not this one, I'll tell you when it's time. I will actually try to tip out of the game. There shouldn't be anything here because I already killed all of the things that were around at some point. I do like that the insect sound effect is actually not coming from the monster insect, but is actually part of the background sound. The music. The music. I actually am still suffering from level drain, don't I? Attack! I do not fear the bloated dire spider. Why, you might wonder? Because it's only challenging. Ouch! I've been poisoned! You know, Shaween, you could help a bit here. This is turning into a bit of a troublesome situation. Also, since I'm technically speaking bound by this shit, well, stop attacking basically every 5 seconds. Which is a bit of a pain. Just a tiny still bit of a pain. Now then, if I had been smart, which I wasn't, I would have teleported back, talked to Arabeth, let myself get healed, because level drain is... Technically speaking, a rather dire state, of things, yes, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So my tongue decided otherwise. Ouch. It's so much smart.
I'll put you in your place.
Now then, I have my level drain. My strength is decreased, my movement speed is decreased. You know, that strength thing is a really problematic thing, because I have 3 strength right now. Which means my damage output is severely limited. Kinda a bit of a nasty problem, that one. But hey, it should die thanks to Shaween's arrows at some point. Wow. My damage really is fucked. Okay. I see two whole chests here. This might as well go bad. After now, I really need to go back and deal with that. Because I've basically been cursed to hell. Technically speaking, more like poison to hell, considering what happened, but you get the drift, don't ya? It's not even trapped. And I'm disappointed, actually. Okay, let's slowly move over here because, well, we can only move slowly. I think those effects actually last at least until... Actually, some effects last even after a long rest, which is one of the more nastier things. I do like that I can just teleport back though, because otherwise stuff like level drain would be basically staying with you until you go to the next temple. Considering that, luckily enough, Aribeth is basically a walking, talking temple. All of it very lonesome.
We are all eagerly awaiting its
Minjet, can you hear me? She's like, let me take a look at you. Yep, we can do this.
I can't carry all of this.
Yeah. Stop complaining, we're gonna sell some shit. Fire axe. Actually, not a bad item. Your light wounds. I don't need it because I have better ones. I swear to God. Fucking flay. You will die. Already signed your death warrant. Why the fuck do you want to make it worse? Can I make it worse, I wonder? I don't think so. Another one. So I don't really have the patience to look for tools to fucking rip a fly's fucking legs off. I'm not that fucking bored yet. Actually, I'm kinda too old for doing that. Only fun when you're a child. Bonus skill to hide. Yeah. I wear full plate armor. I don't think hiding is an option game. Like, why don't you wear your level 11 cloak and hide from your enemies? That's for one thing, game. A, I'm not a hobbit on my way to, you know, fucking Mordor. B, I wear full plate armor. That makes a lot of noise when moving. I don't think I'm gonna be much good at it. Now, let's do some leveling up. Then we become a blackguard, technically speaking. We can't yet. We still need 5 ranks in height. I'll get that. I'm just gonna, you know, open it up for future purposes, potentially. Yes, that's how we're gonna let this sit. Now, 5 ranks in height. 1 more in discipline, and where's persuade? Persuade. Because if you want to play good, you kind of need the ability to fucking talk your way out of shit, otherwise you might not be good that long. Do we have anything else? Cleave, Divine Grace, Divine Health, Luck of Heroes, Bow Attack, yada yada yada. Alert, Weapon Focus. So, in a matter of speaking, we do not actually. Okay, game. Fair enough. And we're at the aqueducts. At the other entrance. Oh well. Technically, I think there are. Ouch. 2 entrances. Look. Some bombardier enemies. Sick game. Game's like, yeah, let me just put a little trap here for no specific reason. Just, you know, fucking with you. Now I'm paralyzed while the enemy attacks me. Ouch. A fucking hellfly. Oh, I haven't been disallowed by an insect in a long while. Do this again, fly. I will actually stop doing my fun time and I will stand up. I will get that fucking thing to murder you with and I will fucking kill you. That's saying something. Rarely do I stop what I'm doing. Really indeed. That chest totally is a trap, isn't it? There's an out here. Man, that's a lot of AoE. That is indeed a lot of AoE. Tooth of the Forge. My, whatever could they mean? Could be a Tooth of the Forge. How about a fucking ceremonial sword? I had completely forgot that there's another grave of fucking Nasher. Not Nasher. Nasher is not dead. Haluet Ni, the founder of the nice little city. Good thing that right now I remember, and I do hope that there are not gonna be fucking 8 magical swords flying around, because fuck that, not again. Why do I smell undead? Or maybe because I'm a paladin.
I always get my way.
Your strength has been lowered. Your strength has been lowered. Why, you might wonder? Well, I'm fighting shadows.
I simply can't carry all of this.
And I scared 2 of them at the very least. Jesus Christ, oh. My strength has been lowered. Question is, does the game treat this like a disease, I wonder? I mean, you know, technically speaking, challenge rating easy. The shadows themselves are not really strong, nor are they they're threats to me. However, anything that has the ability to lower my strength reduces my damage output by a lot more than I'm happy with. And since I'm now basically bound to feel encumbered again, I walk instead of run. Everywhere. Again. Hey Shadow, it's me again. Don't run away, please. Darwin, could you maybe potentially attack it? I would be very grateful for you. Thank you, thank you. You missed. Oh. That'll be a bit of a struggle. Shadow was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get involved with this anymore, man. I'm just gonna stand here and look the other way. Can I open this again? Yeah. Last Shadow. I'll get you. In a minute.
I hope you
I'm not that
like
fast
me.
any longer. Sorry. Yo, Shadow. She just stands there like, are you serious? You're just menacingly walking up to me. Bam. At some point we will hit you. Why your Shadow would have green blood? I wonder. I wonder indeed. I did not ask that question. Actually, can I remove that as a disease from myself? I can. Okay, technically speaking, that is not a disease, but thank you very much for treating it like one. Another ritual. Thank you, game. Very good game. Very nice game. Yes. Don't get many a head pet. Not for that though. Putting a trap in the only way you can travel? Lies. Very nice. But hey, the good thing is, with every level up we get ever more powerful to the point where we can, for the most part, mind you, disregard traps and the careful approach when it comes to traps. I'm rather grateful for that. Otherwise, playing anything that isn't a rogue, basically, or has the ability to learn some decent trap disarmament and spotting, class-wise, a real pain in the ass. It is kinda, you know, unfunny. Excuse-moi. Oh, there is a random dude standing around in the fucking aqueducts for no good reason. Probably not suspicious or anything.
What?
Hello, Your Majesty. Sure, shucks that she personally of your distinction down here much. Come to inspect the sewers. Aqueducts. Please pardon my confusion. Still getting the hang of this new beautification program the City Council put in place. The final points of it seem to be giving things pretty names. You know, sewers become aqueducts, waste becomes surplus resource, and my cushy job at the castle becomes tour guide to the frickin' sewers. But I'm not bitter. Yeah, you're totally not bitter. Where do these aqueducts go? Well, they join up with the older sewers ways down. Used to be some old storerooms back in there, but they ain't been used by the city for years and years. As the district expanded, access to those old areas got built over. Not a lot of people know the layout of these old tunnels. Your voice is down there. On occasion, though. Why has anyone else passed by at this point? Well, now, actually, there were a couple groups that I saw heading downstream. I thought it was a bit odd, but they didn't bother me. This was just one man on his own. Older gent, and dressed in quite the finery. Looked like he knew where he was going. After it was a rough lot, and they looked, they had blood on their minds. Seemed a bit unsure where they were going, though. Aha, can you take me downstream then? Well, I can't leave my post here. Emergency might arise and my special expertise might be needed. It could happen. Can sit you down on your own. It ain't dangerous. Leastwise, I don't think so. Just say the word and you're good to go. Set me downstream then. Yes, madam. Merrily, here you go. And I might remind you that our dear friend here is not bitter at all for being sent into the fucking sewers. Damn it, he must have pissed off some noble somewhere. You hear there's a great commotion from the passage ahead. Sounds of a battle ring out against the stout.
Ah, Bounder! You are not half the man your father was.
Don't start with that, old man.
This is just about business. I won't let you squander this opportunity. That thing is worth a fortune.
Life is measured by more than wealth, my boy. A well-schemed plot keeps your name in the history books.
Very different perspective, I suppose.
What's the big problem? You were going to auction the thing yourself.
That was showmanship. Make them think the prize is lost, and they respect you all the more when they get it.
I mean, I get this point. He's like, I want to make this into a show. It's not like he really wants the people of fucking Neverwinter to die. A showman is not worth much without an audience, after all. And the other guy is just like, hey man, money. A bit uninspired, mind you. Why the fuck did he even hire that guy as his lieutenant then, I wonder? I mean, if I myself am the kind of guy who likes a good show, well, rather, creating a good show, mind you, why would I hire somebody so fucking dour who's like, yeah, money is all I really care about, fuck you too. Doesn't really seem reasonable. Hello. I'm friendly.
What is this, Bengal? More of your old guard? Loyalists?
Not really.
Yes, yes, this is my second wave to fight you. Adventurers all, we will defeat you.
I don't care who they are. Your foolish rule is over tonight.
They're still considered friendly game. Not any longer. I Cleave missed for once. That's rare. There's that hit I was waiting for. Now the problem is because the game did not recognize them as enemies. Jarwin is now standing right next to me. And she's gonna get opportunity attacks for every bloody spell she casts. Could try to draw him away, but that could also mean he just starts attacking her. I'd rather not take that risk, honestly.
Yes, that's the spirit.
Out of our way!
I'll slit your throat.
Yeah, you just try to slit my throat. So far your lieutenants and stuff have not been really, put it mildly, successful at that. Sneak attack? That's not a sneak attack. That's not how sneak attacks work. He's like, I'm gonna sneak attack you from the front. Ouch, my companion, you bitch boy. Take revenge now. Yeah, there. We will die. How about you stop shouting at me and actually try attacking him, you bloody mongoloid? Well, we killed him. So far, so good. Amulet. Oh, very nice. And rapier +1 and some gold. I'll take all of that, thank you. There's a chest here. I have some doubts. Hey, wasn't even trapped. Kinda boring. Oh, did I talk to Van Gogh about things? Oh look, there's a chest with a lot of shiny light in it. I'm sure there's nothing important in there. Yo.
Well fought. You have proven quite the force, defeating Kalik like that. The lad was giving me trouble.
Yes.
No sense of
I'm just that good. At level 7 at this point. Still, I gather from your well-fortified self that I am in further trouble, am I not? Well, I've come for the cookeries, Van Gogh. Of course. I expected as much. I was also hoping that Nesha would make an appearance. I stumbled upon the remains of a fine little bird that Nesha and his lackers carelessly lost. Imagine my surprise at seeing some dog in the street carrying it. I managed to put it to good use. And now you'll hand it over for the good of everyone. Of course I will. Oh, don't look so surprised. What am I going to do with some mangy bird? Judge, and I full well how important the feathers of this beast are. The fun was the making Nesha wanted. Since he won't play and my men have largely abandoned me, the ruse is over. Remains of the beast are in the crate. Take the feathers and my blessings. My friends suffering from the plague too, you know. Nesha knows who I mean. Very well. Get going then. Super. Farewell, my friend. Our paths may cross again, I'm sure. And in a fucking pirate escape. Totally the right choice. In some world. Cockatrice feather. I do love the little melody I get for completion of quests though. Kinda neat. Where does this exit lead? Perspective about here. Okay. Well then. Time to use my little stone of teleportation and get my companion back. Amongst other things, that is.
Dying was.
Yes, Sharwin, dying is unpleasant, which is why I would very much like it if I were smart enough to use a freaking melee weapon in melee, instead of a bow. But it ain't, so, you know, that debate is going to not lead anywhere.
It is good to see you return to this house of Tyr.
Indeed, I shall for you. I have an artifact from one of the tombs. You do? Wonderful. Please tell me what you have found. I have recovered the ancient holy symbol of Tyr. I have not seen the like of these in many, many years. It brings new light to the wisdom of Hallowed Never and his companions. That you are to be rewarded. Here, take these 200 gold. It's not much, but there's more to come. We've retrieved more than what we could have hoped for. A grand triad of artifacts, more than worthy of Never's legacy. We will guard well these items and the tombs they were found in. Take this amulet and go with the blessing of Tyr. This is sufficient. Thank you very much. The Temple of Tyr, and indeed all of Neverwinter, thanks you for your service. Should finish that quest? Yes, it does. Then I have the Masters in Amulet quest, which we should probably finish. Do I actually picked up that amulet? I probably did. Yeah, that's the one that Kelly had in his inventory. Kinda don't want to give it back without checking it, but on the other side, since I'm playing a good run, I will give it back anyway, and identifying it costs 100 gold, so... you know... Doesn't really take a genius to figure out what would be the good way to do this, without wasting money. Which, as I might point out, it does not grow on trees. Although we do have a neatly 18,599 gold pieces at this point. So, you know. We're not poor, but we're also not nearly as rich as you could be.
I greet you.
Well, I hope you have good news for me. I've seen no sign of Kellic or my amulet. Oh, good man, I have your amulet here. Wonderful. Snatched from fate and returned to family Masterson. You see, Agnes, we Mastersons get things done. Oh, here you go. I'm pleased to return it. I'm happy to take it. Yeah, so good for your trouble. I may even live to spend it. Now, I just have to get out of here. We can't break quarantine, but if we barricade the manor... it's totally going to stop the plague. Helped so many others. Oh, wait, no, fuck, it didn't. Not the smartest cookie, that guy, but alas. You could say, to some degree, that he is indeed trying his very bestest. Now, I can probably drop some shit, though, can't I? That I will not need in my near future, including the notes from the graves. Yep, you do that. The auction announcement. That's all stuff I can sell. Then what else do we have? We have Androd's key. Androd's chest. Yeah, we can drop that one. Get you back to the Storm Sea Tavern. You can drop that one. Can drop that one. Open Sesame. Letter from Olaf. Indicates that we're in service. Letters we present to Riley, young cleric guarding the troop. Can drop this one. Put this in here. Then we have Heroes entering the west wing of Meldan's estate. Drop this one. This one. He was found among the servants of Gul'dan, a creature that appears to be behind the identification. Yeah, we have done with the beggar's nest. Drop this one. Zuki drop. Moonstone Mask Backroom. Yeah, let's keep that one. Found among Gul'dan. Gul'dan had many keys. Represented features which allows me to talk with the animals in the garden. Don't need that one either. Not any longer. Some order here. That's rather neat. Always good idea to clean up your inventory once in a while. Make sure that you're not having any nonsense in there that you actually don't need any longer. Not so much. Don't need that one. Hello with the Dick logbook. That one. Journal of Middle. And I don't need that one either. That's a nice reminder that I won the championship. I'll take that one. Toline's ring. There's also a message around. Who was the job? Yeah. There's that quest already, so we can drop this one. Key to Valhalla Estate. We can drop this one. Jesus Christ, I have an ass load of things in my inventory that I don't really need. Okay, now we sell some shit.
You are a welcome sight as always.
Yes,
We
I
are all
know.
eagerly awaiting it.
Average of it. Sell some more things. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam. That's useless as fuck. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam. We'll drop those ones because we're not gonna need them any longer. Drop this one and sell some more nonsense.
You are,
Now,
we are
Aribeth.
all eagerly awaiting
I've
its
announced
recovery.
regions from the watered
Yes,
avian creatures.
truly the heart of a hero beats within your chest.
Yes,
Of
it
all
does.
who have sought the creatures, you have proven yourself above everyone else.
Explain about the coteries in the Docks district.
That old scoundrel? I suppose I cannot expect such men to give up their ways, even in times like this.
True enough. You will now be ours, player. Neverwinter, owes you a debt it can never repay. What I can offer is the small sum of 500 gold pieces. Thank you, Arbeth. You're most generous.
You have earned a place of honor among those who
Nice.
sought to aid Neverwinter in these dark times. You will stand with us as the ritual to create the cure is performed.
So we're gonna see some cool magic. Some wumba wumba magic.
Are you ready to go to the ritual chamber? We must leave as soon as possible.
Yes, let's go at once.
Then we shall waste no more time. Neverwinter has suffered long enough.
Yeah, can't use the numpad for that. I was about to press 1 on the numpad and the game's like, yep, that's not one. Where am I? Where have you taken me? Terrible nonsense is this? What have you created?
You have provided a great service to all of Neverwinter in these trying times. As a token of Lord Nash's gratitude, he thought you might want to bear witness to the cure's creation after all your hard work.
Sounds good.
Before the ritual proceeds, however, the four assembled would each like the chance to speak with you and offer their personal thanks for what you have achieved.
Sounds good.
Go on, speak with them. I must inform the town crier of the good news.
Couldn't this wait until we have actually finished the ritual? I'm just saying, you know. Nothing considered dropped. Interesting enough. Nothing in here. I see many a priest are here. Hey, Aribeth.
Greetings to you. Preparations are well underway for the ritual.
Me
If
too.
all goes well, we will have the cure in just a few moments. I must say, I knew you would be instrumental in this cause. You've always presented the confident look of a person called to action.
That's anything I should do. What happens now?
You needn't worry about anything. Your efforts got us this far, and now the ritual will take care of the rest.
Yay!
Following that, I will see to your reward.
Neato, give me money.
For now, you can leave what must be done to us. You've earned the right to bear witness, however, and I'm sure the others would say the same.
Questions about your fellows.
I'm certain they can speak for themselves, but I will answer any questions you have.
How is Lord Nesha faring?
You should really ask him that. He despises being thought of as weak, and would much prefer to be involved in any talk of his health.
Has your opinion of this changed any?
I would ask whether your opinion of him has suffered.
Yes.
It was your efforts that brought us this far. His claims of action seem based on your results.
Fair point, fair point. He's a bit of an asshole. Pretty much a dick, honestly.
While you searched, his Hellmight's blessed. While you fought, his Hellmight's blessed. The comfort he brought will pale next to the actual cure you have provided.
Yes, remember that when it comes to the part with the rewards.
Of course, he is needed for the final ritual, so I cannot dismiss him entirely. Fenthic also serves as his advocate, so he must be deserving of some respect.
Well then, will your relationship with Fentic, your little fuckboy, now improve?
This time has been difficult, and our difference of opinion made it more so. Fenthic and I have had little to speak of besides the plague. I understand why he vests so much hope in Desta, but I could not. I know the power of faith, but you need to back it up with action.
The gods are powerful. Why not rely on them?
I am a paladin of the just god tier. My sword is edged with belief, but it is my arm that must still swing it.
That is a very fair point, also a very pragmatic view for a paladin. Which I kind of appreciate, actually. I do like pragmatism, it works.
I simply feared that if we waited for faith alone to save us, we would have more martyrs than survivors. As you will. What do you want me to say?
Will things be getting back to normal now?
Well, once we have the cure in hand, we will determine the best way to get it to the most people as soon as possible.
Okay.
It will take time, so we'll treat the most severe cases of plague first, regardless of station. I just hope, well, we'll worry about other things later.
Well, what concerns you, little Arubeth? Tell me.
We are very near our goal, but I can't help but worry about the effects of the plague. There is a great scar across Neverwinter.
Yeah, I mean, did you walk out on the streets recently? I've seen piles of dead bodies. Some of them burning. Some of them I had, or could have, lit on fire, but I didn't have a torch. So, you know, there's that. It's a nice way to put it in the way of saying it's a scar. That's a bit more than a scar. People, businesses have died. The economic value has gone down. The city is suffering. And it's just, you know, amongst all of the other problems Neverwinter is facing.
Already I see the distrust. The mood of the city has changed.
You know shit.
When all is done, the people will want someone to blame, and I don't know if we will find anyone.
I gave you clues already, didn't I? Nice clues, actually, that pointed towards a secret organization that is trying to fuck with us.
I shouldn't ramble on like this when we are so close to a cure. This is a happy day, and we got here because of you.
Oh, goodbye, then.
Yes, farewell for now. There is much I must do to prepare for the casting to come. The incantations are very complex.
They're written
You
by
should
a
speak
fucking
with
mage.
the
What were you
others.
expecting?
No doubt they will each have their own feelings about how our situation has changed.
Let's hope so. Now, let's talk to your little fuckboy. Yo, Fentic.
Hello there. A grand day, isn't it? And you are to thank. It was your effort
Yes,
that
I
allowed
know.
us to progress this far.
Just bolster my ego even more. Couldn't get that much higher anyway, but, you know, we'll try. You found devoted avian creatures, allowing Destatus Helmet's brethren to concentrate on helping the spirits of the people. Now we can construct a cure, and all will be well. Well, I was happy to be part of the team. Yes, I know you could be trusted. Justice in Udesta would prove critical. How? Even now well, let's just say he is helping, despite what others think. Hey, Fennec, now's not the time for such talk. This will not understand like you do. Of course. It is better that we look forward. In but a few moments, we will have the cure. I have questions about your fellows. Oh, I would not presume to speak for them. I wish to know what they think. I'm certain they would welcome your questions. Oh, how is Lord Nesha faring? He's kept his guild imposed to your throat. Oh, I worry for him. He will not show a need for help. He may be far weaker than he seems. But your relationship with Arubeth improved now. What? I'm not sure what you mean. Certainly you have been occupied by the events of the plague. I wouldn't let our minor disagreements color my love of her. Being treated differently? I haven't seen any signs of it. You certainly know her well enough. I'm just concerned for the sick. You're mistaken. Perhaps you see what you want to see. An empty statement. You're merely another dope trying to see the worst in everything. I refuse to fall in step. The rest knows my feelings, just as she knows Dester is genuine. Plague has cast everyone into the dark. I'll try to help them to the light. So, why did you hesitate to tell me something? Oh, it was nothing really. Something better left unsaid. It's a matter for Dester and I alone. Oh, you can tell me. I proved myself you trustworthy. Yes, you have. I will push you aside. See, my companions do that too much already. You see, Dester has pushed out of the plan for the ceremony. Efforts to help are ignored. My companions mean well, but they're too untrusting. Have you done something to help him, you motherfucking little fuckboy? Is the small thing greedy? I mean, he needs to help for the cure to work. Couldn't be held back by his suspicions now. He's proven himself. You see, for the cure to work, he needs to draw magical energy from the Temple of Helm. Apparently very dangerous. Might kill him. The Rev and the others would never allow it, so I gave him my key for the ward protecting Castle Never. Magic of Helm will aid in our spell. Is there precedent for this? Will it work? This has assured me that it is all very sound reasoning. Just a simple thing that will ensure the cure is potent as can be. Okay, but doesn't this leave the castle unprotected? Of course not. I've never endangered the castle. I've simply channel a little Helmite energy to help the cure be as potent as possible. There's no danger. The wards are still in place. No one can enter or leave without alerting those of us with keys. And what would Erebeth think of this? Erebeth. I love her dearly, but her eyes have been closed by the horror of the plague. I must do this for the good of all. You will see. Yes, it is best that I concentrate on what is coming. I have to be very careful not to disturb the incantations as they are uttered during the ritual. You should speak with Desta and Lord Nesha. While the views of the coming ceremony are no doubt different, it would be wise to speak with both of them.
Well, hello. I imagine you are well pleased with yourself.
Pretty much.
This is your doing, after all.
I'm just happy to help. We all sought a cure in our own way. Perhaps, although it was definitely your thuggish actions that brought us to this point. You outstepped my helmet brethren very effectively. Bravo. Of course. Now it is time for you to step aside. Ritual will not require you. You may watch us aid the plague cure, but do not interfere. Questions about your fellows. My interest in these people is shrinking as we near the end of the plague. You would do better to speak with them yourself. What will you do after the plague is cured? You are at hand. My reason for being in Neverwinter will be gone. I will be returning to Helm's Hold for a time. Beyond that is my own affair. Why did your Fentic give you his castle Never key? That is my affair. Explained my need to Fentic and he saw the wisdom in it. Getting proper result from the ritual requires a certain amount of risk. Magic risk? Or tempting the wrath of Erebeth? Well, that is certainly part of it. Erebeth dislikes me. It makes her difficult to deal with. Not sure what Fentic sees in her, really. Hope she can provide a real, proven reason for her distrust. Fentic is more understanding. He knows that faith is a powerful tool. What do you intend to do? I'm going to fulfill my promises and make sure the cure is successfully created. There's no other purpose to the ceremony. I must admit that it seems odd. Perhaps to you. This whole ritual is beyond your understanding. May rest assured that the cure will be successfully created. Well. Yes, let me concentrate on the ritual to come. Goodbye. I'm sure you are proud of all you have done. Oh, I believe you are yet to speak with Lord Nesha. You should do so before we commence the ritual. He's your lord, after all. I will, don't worry about it. Yeah, let me pause, you bitches. Okay. Hey, Lord Nesha. Generating only very difficult.
Well, you must be the one Erebeth has told me of.
Indeed.
I must say that I appreciate what you have done.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Neverwinter is going through a difficult time. It is good to know that we can count on people of quality to assist us.
Questions about your fellows?
If you wish information about my trusted advisors, I suggest you ask them yourself. They have been instructed to be cooperative.
Does that extend to each other?
You are referring to the disagreements between Erebeth, Fentic,
Kronos.
Yes, they have had different ideas about how to fight the plague. I demanded it. I have no use for advisors and officers who merely parrot each other. I wanted every option covered, regardless of whether everyone was in agreement. And now it's clear Erebeth was right to suggest that you help.
Yes, she was, because I'm awesome.
Fentic was also wise to advocate for Desta as aggressively as he did. The cure will soon be ours.
Yes, go back to my initial questions then.
Though I would request that you make it brief.
Will things be getting back to normal now?
Things will not be normal until we have captured and punished the culprits behind the plague. I have never seen my Neverwinter injured so.
Well, investigations on the dog suggest you knew Vengel Bloodsale.
Vengol? Yes, I had reports of his activity in the docks. We used to clash during my adventuring youth, but things have changed.
Well, not for him apparently.
I would have sought him out, but not while I am weak. To face him now would taint the battles we've had before. I've new villains to deal with.
Well, new villains, but not the kind you're used to.
No, they aren't. These cowards scuttle behind the scenes as we shrivel and die to a plague like some creeping old age.
That's the guy who was getting older and older.
Well, Van Gogh may want to bring back the old days, but I have responsibilities and I will not indulge him.
I mean, you are the lord of the city, so yeah, you do kind of have some responsibilities to deal with.
I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief.
No, Felix says that he gave his what key to Destra.
I would ask you not to push into the affairs of my trusted
It just seems
advisors.
fucking dangerous, boy.
Fenthic has my full confidence, and by his word, I trust Desta to act responsibly.
It's a fucking risky way of looking at things, oh boy.
Do not concern yourself with it. Castle Neverwinter is well fortified, and nothing shall disrupt the ritual.
I
Yours is all that matters now.
distrust that. Boy.
Yes, it is best that we commence with the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Ready yourself. The plague ends with this.
Okay.
Working. Concentrate.
Womba 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 magic.
Very soon.
Womba 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 more magic.
It's done. It worked. We have the cure.
Yes, Fenthic. I have the cure.
What do you mean?
Attack! Yeah, what treachery is this?
No, Desta, wait!
Let me help. Fenthic, you absolute idiotic little bitch boy. Don't help him. He's the last person you should be helping, you idiot.
My way.
Well, the priest has betrayed me. I will murder this fucking priest.
Always get my way.
I will murder him most profoundly.
Avenge yourself!
Well, that works splendid. Quickly, you must defeat invaders. Nick, you opted out of the risk of tapping out. For the moment, yes. Once I actually get into the next large combat area, I will make a save game and then I will try it and hope for the best. And we'll see how that works. In worst case, it shouldn't take that long until I'm finished, and then I will definitely hop into the Discord anyway, because I have a horribly long week in my bones and I want a fucking beer. You know, having a nice cold beer while having some company does sound rather tempting. At least, you know, until I fall asleep, which shouldn't take too. Ugh, seriously though. I'm not used to having to do it all any longer. We get the success melody. The game is like, treachery, we are betrayed.
I will have someone's head over this. You must bring Desta to justice.
I will.
We must find him and demand his explanation. Fenthix as well.
This appears to be a traitor. What are your thoughts?
I don't know what to say about this. If Desta has been against us all along, his villainy has affected all of us.
Yes.
Every plague victim.
Yes. Maybe he's the one spreading the plague. Ever thought about this?
Suspected the plague was artificial.
Uh-huh.
It was an attack of some sort. But I can't believe someone in our midst would actively prevent us from curing it.
Well, are you fucking naive?
I can't imagine the motivation.
What is the best place for somebody who wants to do maximum damage to your city?
Escapes me.
Right, in your most inner circle, because then you can sabotage all of your efforts from within. And nobody figured this out beforehand. Should Desta be killed?
Desta is deserving of death, as are any
Good to know.
accomplices, but I must know why this was done, why my Neverwinter was attacked. And we still need a cure. The ritual was not interrupted, so Desta must have the untainted result.
And if
It
I were
must be
Desta, I would
retrieved.
fucking take care of that immediately. My first thing would be like to destroy the fucking cure.
Once I have the cure, once we all have the cure, then Desta will be judged, his plot and masters exposed, and punishment will be dealt.
Now, who were the attackers that Desta allowed in?
From first glance, they appear to be some of the Hellmite brethren that were dispensing blessings around the city. I suppose if Desta was false, then they were as well.
Fair point.
I will have my guards examine the Hellmite temple and try to understand what these people were hoping to accomplish.
Murder.
I charge you with
Many
finding
of them.
Desta himself. There is little time for questions now.
What do you
But I will
think
answer
of what
as best
Fentic
I
has
can.
done?
His actions seem foolish. He
That's...
will be judged harshly if his reasons do not satisfy. I would give him the benefit of the doubt, but I lack the patience I once had.
Well, also, I don't really care about your opinion. Your people will want blood for this.
I have seen Neverwinter crippled with plague. I have seen attempts to poison. Now I see attacks that cause panic and confusion. It is too much.
He is pissed off.
I've no trust left. If Fenthic aided in this attack, he will stand accused with Desta and meet swift justice. The people will demand it.
Why would he follow Desta?
I don't know his reasons for following Desta, but I have learned a few things about elves in my dealings with them over the years.
Well, speak freely, Nature.
It was explained to me that the human mind is jarring to an elf. They are much longer lived, and their changes are more gradual. They think long-term. Fenthic and Erebeth are young elves. I cannot justify what Fenthic appears to have done, but perhaps he doesn't comprehend how quickly a man can change, or seem to. Desta was a friend yesterday and an enemy today. A lifetime for such a change would be drastic to an elf. I suppose a day is unthinkable.
What's Fennec really done though? Nothing outright criminally yet.
Neverwinter is a fair city. A tragedy like this can
Oh
change
yes.
much. The citizens will demand justice. They will want the head of their enemy on a pike.
They will want many heads on many pikes.
They will not be kind to apparent collaborators. Whatever his true motives, Fenthic spoke on behalf of Desta many times, so he is already tainted by
Yeah,
association.
that just backfired splendidly, hasn't it?
If his reasons do not absolutely satisfy, I do not foresee a happy end to this matter.
Ooh.
Erebeth will know what is coming. I think we all do.
Yeah, execution, and not a nice one.
Go quickly while Erebeth can still maintain the portal. Neverwinter. I must have an explanation.
Yeah, we'll work on it. Hey, Arif, too busy?
Hurry! Get through the portal while I can still maintain it. Find the cure. Get Dester and Fenthic too.
Oh
He
boy.
may be under a spell. I don't know. Can you imagine? I must wish Fenthic harm rather than face the possibility that he might have known of this.
People will think he did. He supported Esther.
Do not say such things. It cannot be. He was mistaken. He was fooled. He
Yeah,
was...
maybe, but still, the people will be going like, hey, yeah, don't care. My friends are dead, my family is dead. I don't give a shit. He's guilty by association. People can get very much unfriendly in such circumstances.
People won't let this pass.
No, they will not.
They have been denied a cure, and they will want vengeance on the traitor and anyone that helped him.
Yep.
I won't be able to protect him. I won't. Perhaps delivering Desta will mitigate things. Find him alive if you can. Find Fenthic and get him to... I don't know what will help now.
Well then, let's hear from you. What will happen to Vendic?
I don't know. People will think he's in league with the greatest threat we
Oh,
have ever known.
yep.
I don't know. He was mistaken. He was an advocate for a traitor. People will not understand his naivete, his trust. Could you blame them for finding a scapegoat?
Not really. I mean, I've seen the fucking mountains of corpses that were burning outside. I'm not going, stand in front of these people and go like, please be merciful. What are you going to do?
I'll maintain the portal as long as I can.
Okay.
But it may be a while before we can send guards through. You'll have to go on your own.
Yeah, of course.
I'll also try to make this sound better than it is. I can't hide Fenthic's blind trust of Desta. But if I explain it in context, maybe...
They will not put him between two horses that walk different directions, but instead they will maybe make his death a bit quicker. Yeah, sounds pleasant. So, where does this bottle go?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't see through Desta's magic. It probably leads to wherever he and his false Helmites originally came from.
Okay.
Desta claimed he came from Helm's Hold in the east, but I don't know how that could be true. They would have no part of a plot like this.
If they're still alive, maybe not.
Wherever the portal leads, I'm sure it will be dangerous. He must know we would send someone after him. Be careful.
Well, if Distant helmets are fake, what he wants?
I don't know. Perhaps Desta killed them. It seems impossible. He came from Helm's Hold. If that
Yeah, Helm's
wall
Hold.
has fallen, this is an even greater tragedy. This
Horribleness.
is a huge undertaking. It seems like Desta has done all this to promote the plague. But why? So many dead. Now the Hold?
I think actually it's the other way around. He I'd probably killed the Helmites first, so that he would have a nice disguise, and then slipped under the cover that he now acquired into a city to spread the plague. The plague came later. The plague must have been part of whatever scheme he is going. Wouldn't you agree, little Larrybeth? You're putting the cart before the horse or something. Well, I'll go as quickly as I can. Maybe I can catch Roop.
The city guards are needed elsewhere, so this task falls to you.
It always falls to me. I'm the protagonist. Woman, I'm used to it. Trabouche. I'm on the road to Helm's Hold. Great. Yo, Berrigan.
By Jiminy, how many of you are in there? You must be friends of Goodman Dester.
Goodman Esther, you say. Could I ask you some questions? Gambling, I reckon you and I could wag our tongues all day. What is this place? Wait, this is the road up to Helm's Hold, where all the priests live. There's no better lord than a Helmet, I say, so I will protect you in hard times. Winter's in the other direction. At least it would be if Goodman Esther hadn't let me get my ox, and I probably shouldn't have said that. Goodman Esther is a traitor. Lord Nesher sent me to hunt him down. Hey Jiminy, you're serious? No. I told my wife there was something funny about Goodman Esther, and he left for Neverwinter. He had me and my ox tear down the bridge behind him. He said it was to protect me from plague bearers breaking quarantine. Wait, it was a fine bridge too. My father built it, and then the fool who tore it down told Doles. I can't ever trust your neighbors these days. That's it. I'm not taking any chances on nobody no more. Do what you want. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna allow you to leave. I'm gonna go into your house and steal all of your shit. Must have been a mage, because he has disappeared, and this house is a fucking ruin. There is some evil magic at work here. Well then. I guess that answers the question of what happened to the actual Helmites. Because if this is the road to Helm's little fucking schneedly little hall, then, well, this be fucked. Look at that skeleton priest going all skeleton priestly on me. I'm a paladin, I don't fear the undead. There are many things I fear. The undead not amongst them. An undead mage. That much I fear, at least. Mostly because they're the only ones who can do reasonable damages to me. Not to the point where I'm actually worried. Also the point is, since I don't have any lore skill or anything, I can't actually identify the spells they're casting most of the time. So I will get a lot of unknown spell cast, unknown spell cast. Now if you can actually see what spell is cast, that is a bit of an advantage, because you can... Actually, I think the Neverwinter Nights actually has a counter magic system if memory serves. So you can potentially do something about it, if you are very well prepared and lucky. But as a non-mage, that is not an option anyway, so kinda fucked. Hello, cows and stuff. Don't mind me, I'm just walking through, looking for some stuff. Nothing of importance here. Now, since I see a little cave there, I will assume blatantly that the gate to Helm's Hold is closed. Strange visage. This woman appears odd.
Yes, you come seeking the traitor, the bringer of disease.
Bringer of disease.
Here, speaking of life amidst his undead.
Yes, I am.
The walking corpses are a new addition, though the good people of the hold have been silent for some time.
Very not suspicious, this person.
The false Hellmites, they forced the good away, but now even they are not enough for Destin, and he creates a hasty army of dead.
How can I get inside the hold?
I am not here for your questions. I give this insight of my own accord.
Fair.
If that is inadequate, walk away. Dester fortifies here because his role is nearly played out.
His role is
He
nearly
a
played
bandit.
out, I see.
He has no bridges left to burn.
Well, I mean, one he kind of took down with an ox, but I get your point.
The dead are plentiful, so he surrounds himself with corpses. It won't be enough. His death is ordained and his life is forfeit.
Who the fuck are you? How do you know these
I
things?
am not here to aid. I am not here at all. I speak so you know that none of this can be escaped.
If you're not here, then how the fuck are we having a conversation?
Vesta has served his purpose and now tries to defy his fate.
Tries to defy his
Neverwinter will
fate, you
learn
say?
to accept such things, even as you are allowed to take him. Remember well this lesson.
Yes, but you didn't even teach me anything. All you said was yada yada yada, you can't change things. And I'm not the kind of person who would just go like, yeah, sure. Massa. Actually, I can just open the gate to Helm's Hold. That's gay. I will go through the cave anyway. More XP that way. See? Prolo kommandiert your Discord. Hey, has kommandiert my Discord! Oh no! We're all falling. I would like to take a look at it. God damn it, do I want to risk it? Let's load the next area, make a save game and see what happens. God damn it! Okay, first let's deal with Jinkies. Roberto decides that he wants to die a rather horrible death. Hey, he actually does damage to me. Not much though. When it enter, I will stop you and turn a reprieve. No, you will not. Oh look, he can heal himself. Well, that's not nice. And he's dead. Okay, since loot can disappear, he doesn't drop any. That's fun. Okay. Make a save game and now we try this. Oh, bit risky. Bit risky. Please don't crash game. Please don't crash game. Okay, let's go in here. Aha! Okay.
Oh.
It seems to work. Now comes the interesting part. Going back into the game. Ooh! Still runs.
I hear you.
That's a good start. I can also hear you. Ha ha ha. Enough of that commandeering. I shall take command again myself. I'll run around and murder things.
Just in here quietly streaming Fallout 4 to your Discord.
Fair enough.
See if anybody's around to watch you play Fallout 4. Yeah, I could watch you.
Mostly because I don't feel like going live on Twitch tonight. I feel like poop.
I just feel tired as fuck.
I feel very snotty.
Yeah, that's not good. Don't get sick. Don't wanna die.
Joke's on you, I already probably am.
Well, that sucks. How dare you just get sick? I did not agree to this. Zombies.
And what's worse is it can't even, God forbid, it's like I get to not get up early and go into work in the morning sick. It's just, no, I just feel kind of shitty.
Yeah, that's a real pain in the ass.
The worst.
Yep. I mean, you could try and do it like me, you know, start your own business, then it's over with sick days. There are no sick days, you cannot get sick. Sickness is not a thing any longer. Even if you feel like shit, you're not sick. And it bites you in the ass.
Let's see if I can make it back to my destination this time without getting fucked.
We can hope for the best.
Yeah, ran into some ghouls, which, alright, took care of that, and then, oh look, some raiders. Alright, take care of that real quick, and then, hey, what's this patrol of super mutants doing here? And that's what got me.
That sounds like it could bite you in the ass quickly and harshly. Ouch.
And that's the second time I have missed that fucking turret.
And that's one more of those nice little traps that just likes to kill my companions. The question is, where do my companions actually respawn? Because I should respawn somewhere. I can tell you that much. Companion! Psst, 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 psst. Companion! Oh, there you are.
Dying was unpleasant.
Funny is I started at level, I started this little survival run at level 15. Still felt like I was getting my ass kicked most of the time. Level 20 and just now getting to be like, alright, for the most part I can handle feral ghouls And most raiders, it would seem.
Good start, just don't, you know,
Sorry.
God damn it, the chest is resisting me, and my weapon is ineffective. Well, sucks to not be a rogue, I suppose. Actually, are there more zombies around here? Yeah, there are some more zombies around here. It is always fun to encounter undead when you're a paladin or a cleric. It's like, yep, I'm not afraid of you. Really, really not afraid of you.
I would. Give me a second. I forgot. I gotta get my fucking vape juice.
You do that. I'm not running away. I need to finish this because I need to kill a traitor. An evil traitoris. Very evil traitoris. Nobody steals the fruit of my labor. I have labored quite hard. Episode long even. Another, and another, and another.
Oh my god. Oh, my back. Need to drink more water.
It sounds like a very healthy thing to do, especially if you're not feeling good anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's a big contributing factor to a lot of what I'm feeling bad. Why I'm feeling bad. I've been drinking a lot more sugary drinks because I've been getting real high going into work. And when I get real high is when I get a real big sweet tooth.
I mean, normally probably not much of a problem, but yeah, probably.
But when you can get all this, when you can get a fuck ton of sugar for free, basically,
America.
it can become a problem quick.
The land of
Well,
the
because I'm an
sugar.
employee there, I should say. I shouldn't be able to get it free. They probably want me to pay for it. Not going to. Just not. So.
I mean, there must be some benefits for being employed. And I mean, as long as you don't overdo it.
It ain't the pay, that's for certain.
It rarely is the pay. Oh, I found a person. A Persian. A Hell Knight. Hello, little Hell Knight.
Yeah,
I see you're in prison.
I've got another point in my survival run where now it's the number one thing. The two things that kill me the most are careless stupidity and RN Jesus' wrath.
RN Jesus really loves its people as much as he hates them. I mean, take this game for example. I have random dude. I find some good shit, and other times not. Not it.
I was a little worried that I might have to start all over because I have uninstalled some mods in the hopes of improving a little bit of performance. They were kind of redundant.
Now then, let me see what the Dumal has to say. I suppose being caged is better than torture. At least during those sessions I could pace out. If I tried, yeah. I'm tired of their rhetoric. Who the fuck are you and how did you get in here? Hold was my home until it was infiltrated. A sort of number were spies, betrayers. It was terrible. How the fuck did you not do any sense evil on them, you idiots? Killed most of us, but we weren't even the target. It was just to support an attack somewhere else. There you go. Desta, in quotation marks, returned, and seemed to have a new plan. Thought I was dead for sure, but I think he's forgotten about me. What have you yet? What happened here? Dreams, mostly. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I think something has gone wrong for the cult invaders. I think their agents in Neverwinter are being abandoned. I still at them, but he's no longer needed for some reason. Next thing you know, he's raising undead all over. It's disgusting. So he's trying to gather power for himself, but adopt this old one cult will be impressed. Whether he's one of those people of the eye or not, they seem done with them. What do you know of this cult? Madness. These people of the eye are all fanatics. Content to be a cog in their master's machine, even if it makes no sense. They attack Neverwinter for no reason, or at least no reason they have been told. The plague would never have lasted without them. Might have been based out of the north, but I've never heard of the people of the eye or their old ones before. Do you know anything specific about these old ones? Sorry no, I've not been in a position to ask more pointed questions, and this has not been forthcoming with information. Okay, I have a Fandesta. I have to go. Go with you, but I wouldn't be any help. Too weak. If you have any other questions, I'll be here until the fighting stops. Okay, so you're not useful, but you're not the threat either. Fair point. Yari the knife, you look dangerous. Let's open your cell. Go to open it or jam it closed permanently. Open it. Yes, free. We'll tell the old ones of your foolishness and weakness. Your time comes, it comes. I think I freed somebody dangerous. Oops.
I really need to just up my hacking. Because that's the second suit of power where I'm having to pass up because I just can't hack the terminal.
Ah,
There is
skill checks.
a
Yes.
hell of a fucking firefight going on somewhere around me.
I mean, you know, wait it out, take the spoils.
Not. Oh, I think it's in this place. It's
Hmm.
Lots Consumer Electronics.
I found little Johnny.
Nope. Not opening and going into there. I am going to press on to the place I wanted to go because
You will get killed otherwise.
I think I hear a sentry bot
Hmm.
and they're very, very dangerous.
Hmm. Now then, little Johnny, let me see. Don't kill me. I do what you say, just don't kill me. Easy now. Just tell me your name. I'm Johnny. Yeah, that's what your name said. Me and Dad, we run the whole storehouse. But some cult took over a few weeks ago. People of the Eye killed lots of Hellmites, but left us alive to work. And now the boss, Testa, he's raising the dead bodies everywhere. My dad is dead and there's zombies and stuff. I just want to work. I just want to sort the nails. You have. Not much in the way of ambition, child. Can you tell me why Testa's doing this? I don't know. He marches in saying something about being cast aside, saying he isn't getting any more help. Now he's raising the dead. At him yelling where I hit. He said he wouldn't be abandoned, that he had plans to prove himself. Anything about that cult in particular, child? They were here spies, I think, and one day they just killed almost all the brothers. Expect Dumal. I know who they are, they worship something called the Old Ones. Must be some northern cult, maybe. Who's Dumal? Dumal, he used to be in charge, or at least close to it. Sorry, I really don't know a lot about how the hold was run. Dad kept up on all that. It's nice though, he might still be alive somewhere. I think he was kept alive so they could know how to act. Mature though. What calms you down? How about we do business? Simple business.
No.
Okay, I can do that. It's gonna be fair, I'll get in trouble. Cross over anyway. Nice, I found a merchant. Hey merchant child. Let me sell you some fire arrows. Fire arrows. I remember Baldur's Gate when I could pick those up. By murdering elite kobolds that use those. Good times. Okay, let's go up into the hold and start murdering things.
This caravan and just kind of hang out with them.
Hmm.
That's a fucking landmine.
Boom. Goes to Kronos.
Oh.
This hold looks very nice. The red paint totally gives away the idea of a holy place. Feels very holy. And then, time to murder some more fucking false Hellmites. Come on. Okay, let me walk out of the room. Hello, false Hellmites. It is I, your best friend, Death.
I always get my way.
Hey, they changed the armor. Now they have actually dark and spiky armor. Understandable. Makes them look a lot more evil. I missed my cleave. That is not a good start. Bam. Bam.
This gunfight. Preston, what the fuck are you shooting at?
We stop by killing people. Steal more sheet.
Who is shooting back?
And be on my way. Watch behind door number 2. More false Hellmites. I am not surprised. Ouch. Ye old bitch actually hit me. That is not nice. I do love the dead screams though. Ah, dead. Nothing but a good dead scream to make sure you feel welcome. Wow. What does the text say? Having given up impersonating the good fellows of Helm, the false Hellmite is openly hostile and ready for fight. Okay, no shit. They have a red aura around them. Pretty sure that's as hostile as it gets. Okay, that's that. Seems to be a bit of a bigger hole here. Hello, door.
I always get my way.
Well, yes, you will. Okay, Sharwin, are you going to use your spear thingy, or are you actually going to use the bow, as I taught you? So I think you have reset, haven't you? Yes, yes you have. Ah, pleasant.
That gun trap.
Stealing all of your things.
They have booby trapped the living. Well, there's one raider here. What the fuck?
What's behind door number 2? Well, dead people. And a cursed ranger. Turn, you're dead. And they all run away.
Damn it.
Ah, nice. Ouch. I smell magic.
I smell an idiot.
We
Well.
shall not be defeated.
My companion fell.
Ah, my companion is trying to do just that in the background.
Since I'm playing survival, if I don't go and heal him, he'll just eventually go like, well, fine, fuck this shit, I'm going home.
Just randomly said like, yeah, this is enough, I go home now.
And I gotta go all the way back to whatever settlement he's gone to fucking get him again. Which, I mean, granted, it's a settlement I go to often, but that is not the point.
Yeah, but if it's something, you know, really out there, you might find yourself not wanting to do it.
Shall not be defeated.
Also, zombie lords are really fucking annoyingly tough. Which is, to be, you know, fair, they are zombie lords, but still. Hey, he has to deal with. Come on.
To battle.
Oh, that's good.
Can't get down that way.
But at least
I
it's
just wanna. I don't even remember where I'm going. I just want to get there.
already forgotten where you wanted to go, eh?
And I've got a waypoint.
Okay, skeleton mage. It's time for you to die.
Really easy to get sidetracked.
I know the feeling. Ah, shit, my companion died. I alone against everybody? That does not seem very fair. Or does it? God damn it, he gets
That's
attacks of
landmine.
opportunity. Come on. Teleport!
Oh, somebody done seen me.
I managed to freaking escape that one. Jesus Christ, I have a sliver of health left. Hey,
Dying.
survived. Alright, let's go back to the keep and continue murdering people for the good of the world. It was such a nice thing. What is it that you are mainly doing to help improve the world around you? Well, it's a you for asking. I kill people. A lot of people. And other things. Animals. Beetles. Everything. Whatever I can find, in an innocent way, I will kill it. Makes me a good person. Ah. Now then, let's deal with the fucking cursed warrior, because he's annoying the living shit out of me with that axe, that damage he does with it. Okay, Sharwin, listen, buddy, what do you find? Casting spells in fucking melee. Not a good idea.
No, generally not.
Yeah, not only does she get interrupted quite often, on one hand, it also gives every enemy that is close by a lack of opportunity. Which is not the most healthy thing when you are, you know, a bard with 54 HP. Mind you fair, I only have 67 myself, but I have fucking full plate armor. I can survive this nonsense a lot longer. Okay, there's another mage. Oh, I hate mages.
That was a nice
Always
headshot.
get my way.
Come on. Die. I also already found a way up, which is good, because, as usual, a villain, when you look for one in a castle full of evilness, try upstairs. Doesn't take a genius now, does it? We're not gonna go up yet. We're going to finish our
Sorry,
little...
where you came from, but alright.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck did... Oh, the lead. That's not good. Elites! Also, the fucking skeleton mage is still there in the background. That ain't good. Yes, cast magic. Cast magic faster. Stop hiding, you... Come here, skeleton mage. Also, Sharwin, that's not how you use a spear. A spear you use for poking. You don't just use the shaft to, you know, like a freaking staff. You don't. That's stupid. Never was aware that there was that stupid animation, but now that I am aware, it disturbs me greatly. Just look at me. I have a spear. And then when you look back, she's not using it as a spear. God damn it, it's so fucking hard to understand. You have one piece of metal at the tip. It is pointy. Doesn't really take a genius to figure out you're supposed to do the pokies with it.
You bonk them with it.
Yep. Of course, if you use the, you know, middle part where you're supposed to be actually gripping, like some idiot, that ain't going to work well though, is it? There's the way out. I guess that leads into the outer areas of the castle. I see a demon. Well, that's pleasant.
Wives all up her ice cream.
A black grimoire. What does it tell me? Stage check feels cold. These tainted pages are revealed the methods of which a person can summon forth the most heinous of creatures. Interesting, you have instructions on how to banish evil when summoned. What would have to be used in very controlled circumstances, these that have no effect, or worse, an uncontrolled one. Given in one's possession will allow the use of properly prepared altar. Ooh. That means I can now summon or banish demons. Think I feel like banishing some demons. Doing God's work. All of did one change. Yes. And funnily enough, there's a demon right smack dab in front of me. Let's talk with it. Chowie, none of the void, bids you welcome. You need not fear me, for I am bound well and good. Good to know. What's your challenge rating? Overpowering. Nice. You are not those who summoned me. Perhaps you'd finish the ritual that they have let lapse. What ritual? Infernal creature.
Yeah?
Simple matter. Well within your capabilities. You are far superior to those who brought me here. See, they have let their petty squabbles interfere with more important concerns. They leave my summoning unfinished. I was to crush the guardian spirit of this place, and I have done so, but as I was promised release. If you're willing, there's a book of ritual and a study to the south, a black grimoire. Complete the ceremony, I shall be free. So we can add to the havoc? Never. As you will. I have patience. Someone will listen. I'm but a minor evil. Black grimoire you may either complete the ritual, banish the demon. Banish the demon! Wretch, spec, you will pay in the end. Your future is marked. You will suffer. I don't think so. At some point I will be level 20 ultra powerful paladin and then I will crush you. Although that will
You gotta love the RPG balancing act of managing your carry weight, where it's just like, as long as like I don't pick up anything at all, I can move.
Oh look, the strategy member has a question for you. It's like, did you just admit to piracy? Yeah, I'm sure the Kronos is a high sea pirate all the time.
I don't, I'm genuinely not sure what you mean.
Yeah, me neither. Apart from the obvious inclination that you are a high seas pirate and do wrecking and stuff.
I do condone pirating AAA games, yeah. I go beyond condoning it. I would say you have a duty and a moral obligation to pirate, like, Nintendo games.
I mean, to be fair, Nintendo is a bitch about most things. They kinda deserve it.
Anybody but indie companies deserve it.
Indie companies are pretty much the only companies I'm more than willing to give any money I have, if I have money, because, well, most of them at least try. It's not something you can say for many AAA titles these days, as far as I'm concerned. But hey, I have no interest in them.
The Discord. Yes, indeed, strategy. I am sitting here streaming my content in NCS's Discord while I also voice my opinions in his content.
Indeed. A nice full package of Coronas. You don't even need to go to his channel for it.
All because I genuinely just didn't feel like streaming on my own.
Well, look at this. We have a famous person on Discord now, and he's doing things here, huh? See.
Like, I don't ever stream in my own Discord, and I really only streaming in NCS's because I'm like, I bet I can get his ass in voice chat at least.
I risked my game for that. Hey, I would have talked with you today anyway, because I really want a fucking beer later. I fucking deserve it.
Be right back.
Yeah, I'll be waiting, playing games, and waiting. Yeah, freelance games, I have an issue with people not paying for game. I mean, as I said, you know, indie games, no problem. AAA games, those are pretty damn shitty. If you pirate them, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to endorse it, nor am I going to condone it. I'm just like, meh, don't give a shit. They make enough money anyway. If you do the same for, you know, good old-fashioned indie games, who really have to work their fucking asses off and who, you know, will not get shit all, if you are an asshole about it, you know, I will condemn that very much. The same with music, actually. I don't care if you, you know, take the popular shit, get it yourself off the net, do it, fuck it, I don't give a shit. But for fuck's sake, if you do it to the indies, I'm going to get pissed at you. And I don't get pissed often, mind you. Yes. But I do believe that the AAA companies will make more than enough money to get their margins going, so... You know, they're not going to starve and they're not going to need to get rid of people if a few people are like, map, don't give a shit. But as I said, AAA studios are on the way of, I don't care, I don't give a shit. Do it, don't do it, do whatever the fuck you want. Not even going to bother. Those companies will not go out of business even if they ruin the whole game series. Just for fun.
Oh, I died, didn't I?
You died. Well, that's not good.
I must have. Because I came back to I did die. Shit. Somehow.
It sucks. I mean, if you really want to pay, you know, overpriced nonsense to good old AAA companies, feel free. Don't give a shit. As I said, they can quite literally check my best and most shiniest part for all I care.
Outside of my moral objections to their companies and business practices, just generally, they're no longer, especially since like I've really delved into indie games of all sorts. Yeah, they don't generally have something to offer that interests me.
It kind of depends, honestly. Sometimes you find in the most strangest of places a game that's really like, hey, yeah, that's kind of neat. Heck, I played like porn games that were interesting. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy this game, I'm gonna pay for it, happily actually, because it's fun. Heck, I bought it for somebody else, gifted it to them.
About the only exception might be in the strategy game market, where they are still putting out products that like genuinely interest me and that I want. But like for shooters, yeah, they don't really do it for me anymore. I prefer a more grounded, you know, hardcore, more tactical shooter.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I played Battlefield 1942. I've seen many Battlefields after that passing by. I played some when I was at friends. Yeah, it was like, okay, I've played this before, I don't need to play this again. That's enough. I will never return to that, I think. I still have that actually, the whole box. With what, 6 discs, 4 discs or something? 4 CDs to install? Battlefield 1942, ladies and gentlemen. Being old. Oh no, it's
still boot up. I
Good
still
game.
boot up and enjoy
Dad
Battlefield
taught me
1.
more in a few hours than
I retried playing Battlefield 1942 a few times. It is fun for 5
Oh,
minutes, it's fun for 10 minutes. Then I remember that, you know, the perspective is giving me a headache, but if I ignore that, playing this in multiplayer was fun, but it gets boring so fucking quickly. And it's like, okay, yeah, done this. I've flown my plane, I've driven my car, made it a
I
Kübelwagen,
always
I've shot...
loved. Oh god, I always loved Battlefield 1 and still love Battlefield 1 and still occasionally. If I'm just wanting some brain dead fun but like not too arcadey shooter action, then yeah, I'll boot up Battlefield 1, just have me some fun.
Yeah, but I mean, that's fair, you know,
The AAA trenches.
I don't really think everybody needs to have the bloody same taste, so, you know, enjoy what you enjoy. It's fair. Just, you know, I don't think I will ever find back to shooters. I tried a few times, but I played this, the last one I played was one Modern Warfare nonsense. I was like, yeah, sure, I tried, okay, and then I was like, meh. Meh indeed.
Even when it comes to the games that I really like you know, Fallout 4, love the fuck out of it. Immediately modded out their gun sounds and modded in better ones.
Ah, gun sounds. Good gun sounds are very important, honestly. The same actually with Dead Screams and other nonsense. It can really make or break your immersion to some very high degree. Ah, now then, little Fentic, the little fuckboy of Erebeth, what do you have to tell me? Here I am, the fool. I stay here with the dead has taught me more in a few hours than I deserve. He's a traitor, Esther.
I helped him.
Oh, he's talking for himself.
Followed, hoping his
Ooh.
deception was a mistake.
Hmm.
I thought he would.
Don't forget there are games and devs have a lot of good new features going down. So, yeah, well, like I said, I only
What have you done?
really go after indie games.
He'll be back. He couldn't lie. How could he lie all this time when people had their doubts? I calmed their fears. Blessing is a gift, I said. This man cares, I said. I killed them. Killed them all by believing in him. Unless I help him, he comes back. Comes back, then I was right. I helped him. He deceived us, betrayed us, but if I help him and he returns to Neverwinter, I helped them. Do you know who he's working for? I don't know. He's no Hellmite. The true brethren of Helmhold are dead. Murdered, just to provide him with a false identity when he came to Neverwinter. He says he's one of the people of the Eye, cult following the old ones. I can't tell anything else from this ranting. He's a different person. He has to be. What are these old ones? He won't say. He's fanatical, raving. He wants his blasphemies to wash out the Hellmite words he let me believe. What these old ones are, they have abandoned him. He screams that he deserves protection, but none is coming. Whatever his purpose was, it is over now. Let's go back to my questions. Why didn't he want us to have the cure? Blake, he gloated that he was sent to Neverwinter to spread it. His masters wanted it to last as long as possible. Wanted us all to die. You have to spread the plague. How? Blessings. The blessings! Tainted. Foul. Each blessing that he and his false helmet gave was tainted. Would have poisoned the harbors, the whole water supply. Blessing raised false hope. The people would be even more desperate when they finally did get the plague. Such cruelty. Carefully designed to destroy your wills. And I trusted him. Other people trust him. The deaths are on my hands too. But what initially caused the plague actually? What started it? I don't know. Dexter was only sent to Neverwinter after the plague started. Whoever his masters are, I don't think they were prepared at the time. Dexter just says he was supposed to prolong it, to stop our cures. There's something about the way it killed people, something they wanted to last as long as possible. Go back to my previous questions then. Where is he now? Somewhere inside, trying to raise undead to fortify this place. He has few followers left and no more are coming. He claims he's being cast aside. Runs like a madman, murderous, heretical. I don't notice Esther. How could he have hidden this from me? I must find Esther. What do you intend to do? I don't know. Can't go back. Not yet. You can find him. Find Esther. Make him recant. Make him say he didn't betray us. Make him say I didn't let people die because of him. Arabeth is waiting for you. Waiting for an explanation. No, can't go. I can't. I can't face my love. My Arabeth. Leave me. I wait for the guards. I saw it, but I can't see her. Can't. Little fuckboy, you made a horrible mess of things. Oh boy. Now then. Let's see what the next floor has to offer in murder and other such nice things.
A bunch of stuff on him.
It's another skeleton mage.
He has way more loot.
I will kill you now, skeleton mage. Don't tempt me, skeleton mage. I have turned undead. Okay, it didn't work. It was shit. That was a bit of a waste.
Everybody going back to their fucking shop stand so I can sell my bullshit.
Da-da-da-da. Murder, murder, murder. Finish him undead. The classical adventure. A brave. How tough are you actually? Moderate. Actually supposed to be a bit of a challenge, eh? Let's see how good you are at that. Dead. Oh, I see people on little pikes. Somebody must have been busy. Okay, I see Desta. And I see ritual creatures, and zombies, and mages. Oh, I see a whole fucking room full of shit I don't like to see. Jarwin, are you actually trying to pull enemies? I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, but Desta, nobody cares about you. Ritual creature, you shall die. Ritual creature, you shall die. Somewhat surrounded by enemies. I need to cast some more spells. Alter, fucking mage, stop casting that shit. You annoy the ever-living shit out of me. Okay, it's time for tactical retreat! Okay, my recall stone is unable to transport me from this area. Well, that ain't good. And for more tactical retreat by foot. Yeah, but skeleton mage, you will die now. Okay, if I can just pull all of my enemies out very smartly, I might be able to do something here. Okay. Then I go back and get my companion back, because I need my companion for this. But as I hate to admit it, her buffs are kinda neat. Can I use it here? I can't. Okay, game. I mean, to be fair, fair is fair. Fair is fair. The wall of force has been directed that blocks your path. Great, so until I've actually finished my fight, I'm locked in. Is what you're telling me, game. Okay, I can see Desta just sitting around doing shit all, which means at some point is increased damage resistance, immunity death magic, immunity mind spells, immunity paralysis, hastened attack increased, immunity entangle, immunity slow, immunity movement speed, saving throw increased, temporary hit points, and damage increased. Yeah, I think I'll wait until at least a few of your buffs are gone. That sounds horrible. Yeah, actually, let me buff myself in the meantime, why don't we? Let's cure my wounds. Look. What do we have? I have Eagle Splendor, Old Wisdom. Wisdom would help me if I actually cast spells. Full Strength. That's a good start. Potion of Bliss. Potion of Barkskin. Shit. I misclicked. Could we pick this up again? Potion of 8.
Get a rhino pistol.
Potion of Endurance. I buffed this shit now. Jack! There's a ritual creature I need to kill. Kill. There's Desta. Fight me now, bitch boy. I'm not afraid of you. I have drank all the potions in the world.
I can actually afford a lot of guns now, and I've got a lot of new guns modded in, and I don't know what to scared.
Better to have some options, I'd say. Than none at all.
Oh, nice little spats each. Well, but I just picked up a new shotgun, so I need to buy one.
Still, his attacks hurt like a bitch. Well, no, it will end with you. At least your life will end with you, bloody Desta. Erupted him right then and there. You know what? Smite is evil. Smite it! It failed. Well. Disappointing. But he still has an ass-load amount of fucking hit points. No, it will at some point. I beat him. There's no point in continuing this fight. He will want me alive anyway. Okay, before I continue with you, let me plunder the rest of your little room here. Just like, stop hitting me, please. I give up. Okay. Let me just steal your stuff before I talk to you. But have something important. I will bash your chest in. Sadly, I can't. Can I use my stone now? Stone is unable to transport you from this area. He is disabled. My recall stone. That's a crime against humanity as far as I'm aware. No, he just stands there. Barely injured, but he has given up. Sure, at some point his supportive spells will run out. Okay, he has more potions than me.
Fuck it.
Just almost more potions than me, though. Not enough to impress me. Oh, great. Chests. Not secured. Another longsword +1. Really would like to find a longsword +2 at some point. That could help a lot. With me damage output. Okay, I still have my AC increase, my strength increase, and my constitution increased.
So take more of my booze.
Hello. Open the door. I see it red.
Come over here and give Sheffield a Nuka-Cola.
Huge. God damn it, that trap is deadly. Okay, heal myself and see if I can survive with full health. Kills me with 99 damage. Ouch. Okay. 78, okay. If I get my rolls just right, I might actually be able to survive this trap. Okay.
You've been sent back.
Maybe anything else in my inventory I can use. Speed, ability, Cat's Grace. Cat's Grace might help. That was not the right one. Cat's Grace is the right one, isn't it?
After
Yes, it is.
you.
Okay, so I can't for the love of fucking God open the chest. Okay, game. Understood. I would say fair point. Fair point indeed, it kills me. Now then, Desta, let's talk. But first, save the game.
Take your bow, friend. You have your traitor.
Need some caps, that way I can get cured.
You will be taken back to face judgment now, Jester. Yes, Nesher will want me alive, won't he? He'll want reasons and justifications. He'll want a villain to give to the mob. Suppose I'll be executed eventually, just to ease the fears of the people. But it will do nothing. There is so much more to come, so little you understand. You have questions, of course, but I don't have answers. I will not give you the satisfaction, nor will I give it to the mob that awaits in Neverwinter. Your victory shall be hollow. Where's the cure? Where's the cure? Don't you worry, it is here. Not that it matters, the plague would have ended soon enough without my false helmet spreading it. May save a few of the worst cases, I suppose, but the damage is already done. The plague has zapped the strength of the city. It did what it was intended. I have the cure. When you return me to Lord Nesha, the cure will be delivered as well. No need to scramble about searching. I have no more reason to defy you now. I have other questions I need to talk. Who are your masters? We are the people of the Eye. We are the ones who follow. We are the servants of the Old Ones, and you are mere cattle you cannot understand. What are the Old Ones? Tell me. Say if you're rough, you will get no satisfaction from me. I'll explain it to you. Please don't understand the wagon rolling above. The more understand the arrow piercing through. You cannot comprehend my masters, and I will not speak for them. Let your saber rattle. I shall bring his interrogators. You will get nothing from me. How big is your group? How many people of the Eye are there? We are legion, always growing in number. In the end, all we wish to survive will become as we. Move with the tide or be drowned within it. We have routed my false Hellmites, but we will be replaced. Our job is finished here. All loss will not be felt. Questions. Why was Neverwinter attacked? Why did you spread the plague? Why is anything ever attacked? To weaken it, strengthen the attacker. Neverwinter is a shadow of its former glory. Glory undeserved. We'll see. It was an honor to spread the great disease. It has bled you dry, and now feeds your destruction. Souls of your dead will bring my master to power. You did not start the plague. Who did? I'll say nothing. You're like a child, begging for explanations but understanding nothing. You're doomed, and there's nothing you can do. You will see. What about Ventic? Your trickery may damn him too. Good. Let the plague's suffering citizens call out for blood. Let them demand the harshest penalties. What do I care? Ventic was the perfect tool, so willing to trust the faith of another. Now he looks like a conspirator, or at the very least, dangerously negligent. Tell me, what does it do to a people when they turn the best among them? They shall see traitors everywhere now. Their spirit will weaken even further. Enough. I'm taking you back to Neverwinter right now. Don't rush on my account. I know what awaits me. My fate is sealed. It's important that. It's better, I'll wager, than the uncertainty awaiting you. Back to the castle.
I'm so tired of blowing my nose.
His punishment was brutal, but his death brought little satisfaction. The horrors of the wailing death could not be undone with his execution.
But it sure was a nice
Those that
display.
had suffered now turned on each other. They looked for someone to blame, and found it in Dester's closest friend, Fenthic.
No surprise
The
there.
letter of the law found him negligent, and he was hanged as a sacrifice to appease the bloodthirsty mob.
Pretty much
If
foreseeable.
any thought the sentence unjust, they remained silent. Duty required all to act as one. It was not the time for divided loyalties. The cult behind Dester's treachery still had to be found. The hunt led to the coastal town of Port Last. From here, the heroes of Neverwinter would continue the search for those behind the wailing death, and vengeance would be taken.
Vengeance! Ah, well then, well then, well then. We did good, didn't we? We finished the chapter. Which is pretty good. I might be thinking like, that was a lot of fucking content. Yes, indeed. It was a lot of content for one chapter, and people are like, this story's over. We saved... No, we have saved nothing. This game is a lot longer than this. Oh boy, there's still so much to do. But I did what I said I would do.
D&D be funny like that.
Indeed. It's like, hey, you saved the day. Now, do it again, and again, and again. Well, I mean, you know, we kinda have like... level are we actually at the moment? Like level 7. We still have 13 levels to go before we actually at max level, so it would be kinda sad if we stopped now. It would be a bit of a low level campaign like Baldur's Gate 1. Skate 1 only had a max level of like 6 or so. It was fun. But I think I will, after achieving all of my goals, end it here. Nice, easy. Because, well, I'm tired as fuck, the week was long, and I think if I start drinking a beer, I will probably fall asleep in like half an hour or so. So, well, with that, let me beat you at you for the moment. Have a good one and all of that, and let me see if I can actually tap out so I can see. Actually, before I tap out, I should save the game. God damn it, don't be an idiot in the last minute.
You should definitely do that.
Yeah, I will, because otherwise I will regret my life choices very much. I don't want to replay all of this. That would be such a mess. Now I will try. Let me see. Who do we have? On the left side, we have, first and foremost, little strategy member. He shall be thanked very much for dropping by. Of course, he's appreciated very much. And next, well, I don't need to thank him indirectly, because I can thank him directly. The little Kronos. Thanks very much for dropping by. It's always nice to have you around, to be fair. Can't argue with that point, not even to myself. On the right side, well, we did have a few people coming by, but, well, nobody that can easily name, so it's fair, I suppose. It's your choice, your life, your chat, your chatteroo indeed. And, well, as for everybody else, on the more lurking side of things, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed, and I do hope to see you all again soon, as in, well, technically speaking today, in a few measly hours, when we're gonna play some more Grandia, see what other horrible nonsense we can do that is not pest related for once. Sounds rather pleasant actually, after we've seen so many bloody corpses. Yes, once again, good one.